Spokane neighborhood is taking safety into their own hands. Recently, there's been a string of burglaries in the Chief Garry Park neighborhood. People there say they are fed up.
And that's where we find KXLY's Anusha Roy. She joins us with their plans to fight back. Anusha?
Yeah, well, I'm on Marshall Avenue where several homes are recently burglarized. Like you mentioned, people are just not willing to take it anymore. And they have started mobilizing to form a block watch to avoid anybody else falling victim to this type of crime. It's a makeshift door to keep the cold and the criminals out. Someone threw a rock through Clifford Phillips' sliding door.
Flew across, was sitting right over on the floor, glass everywhere.
About a week ago, Phillips was returning from dropping his son off at school in the morning. When he saw the glass, he knew exactly what happened. He just became the most recent burglary victim in his neighborhood.
Well, they took jewelry, my wife's jewelry, and they took drugs, medicines from, I had a recent surgery on my foot joint, and my wife had oral surgery.
Since January, Spokane police have noticed a slight increase in burglaries in the Chief Garry Park area. More importantly, they've noticed a concentration of break-ins.
More of a focus of burglaries in a particular area. So when we see that focus, we push out information to patrol, to investigators, saying, hey, we're seeing this area is showing a concentration of burglaries.
Some of the hot spots seem to be along Marshall, Lee, and Crestline north of Mission. Police are encouraging residents to start a neighborhood watch. That's exactly what they plan to do.
This way we can kind of get a head on strangers in the area. This is kind of a quiet neighborhood anyway, but this way we will look out for our neighbors, and you get to know your neighbors.
It requires people to be more vigilant of suspicious activity. It'll also help to get more information to the police, something victims like Phillips are more than willing to do.
I know a lot of us are a lot more alert. We're getting connected.
And the block watch will cover areas recently burglarized. That includes Marshall and Crescent. It's a good way for neighbors to talk with each other, get to know each other, and work with each other in order to track down suspicious activity. Live in Spokane, Anusha Roy, KXLY4 HD News.